Fifth grade into math, lesson 11.1. Relate multiplication and division fraction. I can divide a whole number by a unit fraction or a unit fraction by a whole number using a related multiplication equation. Spark your learning. Josiah buys 6 packages of ground beef. How many 1/4 pound hamburgers can Josiah make from the 6 packages? A classmate began solving this problem by using a visual fraction model. How can you complete the model and use it to solve the problem? So basically, they already showed one of these rectangular packages and put it into how many pieces? Into 1/4 size pieces, right? So how many more rectangles do we need to draw? 5 more to represent the 6, correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we need to break those into what size pieces? 4, right? Okay, so how many 1/4 size pieces do we have? How many little pieces do we have now?
We have 24.
So you have 6 big pieces, right? And 4 in each. So 6 times 4 is 24. So there's 24 1/4 size packages. Okay, now why did I have to put that line there?
Because it's
24 and 1/4. With putting the line there, it makes it that there's 24 individual 1/4 packages, right? So I could have also done 6 times 1/4, which also equals 6/1 times well, sorry, not times. And that's the break here. Division. So we had 6 whole packages and we divided them into 1/4. So then this would actually be 6/1 times 4/1, which equals 24/1, right? Which equals 24. All right, so next page. Build understanding. Josiah has 3 pounds of potato salad for his cookout. He divides the potato salad into 1/4 pound servings. How many 1/4 pound servings does Josiah have? So he has 3 pounds. Does the 1/4 pound serving, and then they want to know how many servings he can get. So write an equation to model the situation.
So we can do 1/4 divided by 3.
What's our total, guys? What's our total?
3.
The 3 is our total of how much they have, and then he's dividing it into 1/4 packages, right? Or pound containers. Okay, so how many rectangles do we need to draw? 3. How many pieces do we divide all those into? 4. Okay, and then also if I worked out the equation, then I could do 3/1 times the reciprocal of 1/4, which is 4/1, which equals 12/1. So how many 1/4 packages would he have of potato salad? 12. Okay, so how many rectangles did you draw to represent the dividend? So how many total did we have?
3.
3. Okay, so 3 rectangles. How did you represent the divisor in your visual? So the divisor was what? 1/4, right? So we broke each rectangle into 4 pieces. So letter D, how does your visual fraction model represent the quotient? We said that there were 12 1/4 size pieces in our drawing. And then letter E, how many 1/4 pound servings of potato salad does Josiah have? So basically it's this just with the proper labeling, right? So 12 and 1/4 pound serving. Or there were 12 1/4 pound servings. And then letter F, how can you use the multiplication equation to represent your visual fraction model? So we had already done that up here, right? Okay, so we took 3/1 times the reciprocal of 1/4, which is 4/1, and got 12/1, which is 12. Stepping out. Number 2, at Josiah's cookout, 4 friends share 1/3 of a watermelon equally. What fraction of the whole watermelon does each friend get? So there's 4 friends, and they share 1/3 of a watermelon. and they want to know what fraction of the whole watermelon does each friend get. So write an equation to represent the problem. So how much is being shared?
1/3.
1/3 divided by how many friends? By 4.
You have to add the in that.
No, it's just saying that it's cookout. So they maybe didn't include him per se. Okay. So draw a visual model to represent the equation. The rectangle represents the whole watermelon. Divide the rectangle to represent the dividend. So what's our dividend? What are we dividing?
1/3.
1/3. So we need to break that into how many pieces? Thirds, right? Okay. Then of that third, how much are we going to use?
1.
Only one section. So lightly shade that one section, right? Because we're not using the whole thing, only using 1/3. Now of that 1/3, how many pieces do I need to break that into? 4, because there are only 4 friends. But now the thing is that I need to, do I need to only do that to that section or all the sections?
Only that section.
All of it, but we're only going to use the lightly colored part, right? Okay, so then it says divide the other sections the same way, which we did that, and then shade the part that each friend gets. Now we already know that all 4 friends got 1/3 of the part, but what did only one friend get? 1/4
of that.
No, they want to know of the whole watermelon. So the whole watermelon is broken into how many pieces?
6.
Into 12, right? So each friend only got 1/12 of the whole watermelon. So what related multiplication equation can you write to represent the problem? So we're going to go up here and do the 1/3 divided by 4, which that also equals 1/3 divided by 4/1, right? So then that also equals 1/3 times, what's the reciprocal of 4/1? 1/4, right? Which equals 1/12. Check understanding. Represent the situation with a visual model, then write a division equation and related multiplication equation. Josiah serves half a pound of macaroni salad equally to 6 guests. What fraction of the pound does each guest get? So half the pound, 6 guests, and then they want to know what fraction each one gets. So how many boxes do we need to draw? So you're dividing the 6 guests up, or are you dividing the half a pound of macaroni salad? So you're going to draw one rectangle. You're going to split it in half, right? And you kind of want a little bit more congruent than that. So, and then split it in half. And then of that half, how many do we split that into? 6. Now, can I just split that? No, I have to split the other half. Okay, so how many total pieces do I have? 12. And then it's only one of those pieces that each guest gets, right? Okay, so we need an equation to also represent that. So what did we divide? What was our total?
We divided half a pound.
So 1/2, we divided it by 6, right? Which that equals 1/2 times, this would also be 6/1, but it becomes the reciprocal of 1/6. So it equals 1/12. So each guest got 1/12 pound of salad. The container of milk is divided equally into 8 glasses. How much milk should be poured into each glass? So 8 glasses, how much to be poured in each glass? How much is in the milk carton? Half a gallon, right? So what's my equation? What's the total that we're splitting up?
8. Oh no, half.
Half, okay? Half is going to be our dividend. So half divided by how many glasses? 8, which is our divisor, equals. So 1/2 times, this also is 8 over 1. So what's the reciprocal of 8 over 1?
1/8.
1/8 equals what? So 1/16 gallon is what each glass would get, right? Okay, divide, right, a related multiplication equation. So this would also be 8 over 1. So we would say 8 over 1 times, what's the reciprocal of 1/12? 12 over 1 equals, what is 8 times 12?
96.
96. So 96 over 1, which equals 96. Okay, next one, that would be 4 over 1 divided by 1/8, right? So 4 over 1 times, what's the reciprocal of 1/8? 8 over 1 equals,
32.
which equals 32. Sorry. Next one, 1/10 times, this would also be 3 over 1. So what's the reciprocal of 3 over 1? 1/3 equals 1/30th. Next one, what's that? 6 also. 6 over 1 times, what's the reciprocal of 1/5? 5 over 1, which equals, okay, next one, 1/5, what's that? 6 also, 6 over 1, right? So times, what's the reciprocal of 6 over 1? 1/6, so that equals what? 1/30th. Okay, next one, this is also 7 over 1, so 1/9 times, what's the reciprocal of 7 over 1? 1/7. So that equals. Number 9, critique reasoning. Lulu says that when you divide any whole number by a unit fraction, the quotient is always another whole number that is less than the dividend. Is Lulu correct? Explain. So let's pick a whole number. So 3, okay? So let's say 3 divided by 1/4. Okay? So this would equal 3 over 1 times 4 over 1, which equals 12 over 1, which equals 12. So she says that the quotient, so the answer, is always another whole number that is less than the dividend. So what was our dividend? 3, right? So is 12 less than 3? So no, it would actually be not less than, but greater than or more than, right? Okay. So the quotient would be greater than the dividend. Let's do one more just to check it. So say if I picked 2 divided by 1/6. So 2 over 1 times 6 over 1 equals 12 over 1, which equals 12. So once again, is the quotient still bigger than the dividend? Yep. Yeah. So our answer still makes sense. Number 10, use tools. 4 friends divide half of an apple pie equally. What fraction of the pie does each friend get? Describe how you can divide a circle to find the answer. Okay, so we're just going to draw it. Okay, so I have my circle. How much do I need to cut it in half? Or how much do I need to cut it? I just told you on accident. Half, right? Okay, and then how many parts do I need to divide that half into? 4. Now, do I still need to divide the other side too? Yes, but are they going to have actually ate it? No. Okay. So, how much does each person get?